Hi, I am Maddie Brown. I'm a sophomore at Western, and I guess I'm just gonna go straight into it. So, first question was, are you nervous about the class? For me personally, I've been nervous about this class since I first found out it was a requirement on my class schedule thing. Only because speaking in front of people feels like the worst 5 minutes possible for me. Because I feel like people always expected me to sound really smart and be put together and eloquent. Every time that I had to go speak out in front of people, it was like complete opposite. I feel like maybe what I was saying didn't make sense or something. But I do believe that public speaking is important for people, especially nowadays, because it's probably the most peaceful way you can get your voice out into a lot of the media. And I mean, it can show you maybe, hey, you need to call attention to this issue here in this area or within this culture, and it just kind of helps tell people about what's going on around them that maybe they don't know about. Nerves can physically affect you by making you shake and sweat. In worst case scenario, you might faint or puke, which is understandable if it's like really bad. Other things physically that you'll see is like sidestepping or rocking. And then for verbal delivery, you may forget what you're going to say, what the next line is in your speech, and then begin filling the spaces with and like, creating more of a choppy delivery for your speeches. The time that I was nervous to speak in front of people was my senior year at the Methodist Church in Hollis. We do Youth Sunday, and I was the only senior at the church, and I had to give the sermon that year. And I mean, I'd watched them over the years, and even I knew the guy before me was nervous as can be, and I felt like I sped through it so fast. But really, I was nervous because I didn't know what to talk about or what would be a good topic for today. So thankfully, it was held on Super Bowl Sunday, so I just tied that lesson to that. I think it was over something about brotherhood or something. The nerves that I experience are I get shaky. I can feel my hands start to shake. My paper, if I'm holding my paper, it shakes really bad. I'll speak too fast, which I think I did that normally too. And then I feel like my face turns red, like kind of like what's up here behind me. It's like so red. What can I do to combat the nerves? I don't know. Like in the moment, I don't know what you can do to combat the nerves, but I know that like I can do my best at preventing them from happening. So I like to come in prepared, knowing that I've practiced as many times as possible and that I understand what I'm about to talk about. That helps me prevent from having to reach for words and stuff. And then another thing that helps me is dressing really nice for the occasion. Because if I think I look good, then I'll have this false sense of confidence with me that gets me through the speaking part. That's all I have for these answers today. And thank you.